All right, here's what you do if you don't have a printer. So I know you have some sort of computer screen or phone or tablet or whatever you got. And so obviously you can use an image that's not printed, that doesn't come from the internet. And you can take advantage of YVC's printing options. But if you don't want to do, or you can't do either of those, you can make your grid on your computer. So I would not recommend, I feel like for obvious reasons, I probably wouldn't recommend that you draw on your computer screen. But you could take the measurements, and mine, I had made this grid already, right? I had made the grid already, so I just expanded my picture until it was the same size. And now I have a grid on here. It's a little hard for you, I think, to see it in the camera, but I can, because of the reflection, I can see myself on that screen. But I can see that my lines line up, or at least they're fairly close to where they're supposed to be. But if I were starting from scratch on this image, this grid would work perfectly well. I can find the cat, 1, 2, 3, D over and 2. I can find the edges of the computer screen. They might not match up exactly because I may not, with what I was doing earlier. But this grid works just fine on the computer screen. So now I can transfer it to my illustration board from the computer, and the only thing you don't need to have is the extra computer in your extra camera in your way showing how this process works. This works great if you're on if you have like a tablet, because the tablet's nice and easy to work with. But as long as you've got some space to work, because right now I have my keyboard in the way under here where I want to draw. This should work just fine for you. I don't know if it's a bad idea to tape onto computer screens, but you all have a larger piece of plastic so that you can tape it on the edges instead of directly on the screen.